Hello, and welcome to Snack Decisions, the show where I help you make good snack decisions. On today's episode, we're going back to something sweet that we haven't done in a month or so. It is an out-of-country KitKat, KitKat Honeycomb Buzz. This one was fairly interesting. I'll explain where it's coming from and the whole thing about KitKat and where I got it from. We'll do that right now. The name goes back to the 18th century when mutton pies known as KitKat were served at meetings of the political KitKat Club in London, owned by pastry chef Christopher Cat. And then in 1911, Rowntree's, the confectionery company that is based in York, England, trademarked KitKat with the C and then KitKat with a K. 1920, the KitKat first appeared in whatever form it was. By the 1930s, Rowntree's shifted focus and production onto its Black Magic and Dairy Box brands. I would like some Black Magic chocolate. That would be pretty cool. That sounds, devious. And they discontinued the KitKat bar. 1935, a Rowntree's factory worker suggested the 4-bar break-off concept because he wanted to take something in his pack to work. They launched that as Chocolate Crisp, and it was only sold in London and southern England. By 1937, they had renamed it to KitKat. 1939, the first variation on the KitKat bar due to food shortages because of World War II. They used dark chocolate instead of milk chocolate. By the 1940s, they started to expand into international markets, but not the United States. By the 1970s, they expanded in the United States with the deal with Hershey's Chocolate. So Hershey's makes and I believe distributes it in the United States only, but other countries have, we'll get to it because in 1988, Nestle buys Rowntree's. Hershey still maintains the U.S. distro, but the rest of the world is Nestle. 1996, the first post-war variant, KitKat Orange. I don't remember that, to be honest with you. They do a lot of variants of KitKats now. There's mint chocolate, there's strawberry, I think. There's a ton. They're all over the place now. It makes it interesting, kind of not just the standard KitKat bar. The craziest, though, is Japan, because since the 2000s, Japan has had over 300 different kinds of KitKats. I'd like to try a few of these, by the way. Hot sauce. I would like to try that. Soy sauce. I don't know about that. Wasabi. Apple cider vinegar. Hell no. Ice cream. Sure. Milk tea. Why not? Cough drop. I would eat a cough drop candy bar. If someone can, if anybody has any of those, I would like to try some of these. There's a ton of U.S. variants, as I mentioned earlier, but this Honeycomb Buzz is from Australia, and it is smooth honeycomb flavored chocolate with crispy caramel flakes or caramel flakes. This is coming from Nestle Australia. I got this at World Market. World Market has a ton of KitKats like this. And this thing is huge. If you can't see it, it's about, I guess the size of 2 KitKats on its side. It's huge. Yeah. Normally I wouldn't rate packaging on KitKat because it's usually gone right away. But this one you're going to probably need to save it somehow because it's a big boy. Well, let's open this thing. Well, it breaks apart easily, I can tell you that. The opening was a little tough. It wasn't as easy as some of the chip bags to get 3 stars. It wasn't as difficult as the Cadbury where I need scissors. So this is going to get 2 stars for the packaging. Nothing too special or important about it. Oh, wow. They're mini KitKat bars. They took like one normal KitKat and broke it into 2. Oh, that goes that way. Okay, I was trying to break the other way. Hey, there we go. It's half a KitKat bar, I guess, at this point. Very similar to a regular KitKat. There is a tinge of sweetness coming from the honey. It's not a ton, but it does make it taste a little different. Instead of just having that wafer along with the chocolate, there's this little kiss of honey involved in it. it makes it interesting. It's definitely different. You can taste the difference from the regular KitKat bar. Taste-wise, it's not a big deviation from the standard KitKat, and the standard KitKat is fine. This is pretty good though. I'll give it 4 on taste. It's not doing anything totally crazy to get a 5, but I think it's a little bit better than the standard one. Oh god, value is going to be impossible on this one. I want to say this was like $7 for the bar. So you're talking 2 of these, which would probably run you what, $2 to $4. Normal sized KitKats. This is 7, but it is from out of the country, and you have to go to World Market to get it. Values. This one's tricky. I would say I'm just going to put it at 3-star value because if you're in the market looking for these, $7 ain't bad to try it. You can only get it at like a World Market or a place that sells international things. You're not going to find this at the grocery store at all. So while $7 is a little bit pricey, it's not 10 or 15. 3 stars, perfectly fine. Again, if you're interested in trying it, it's worth the $7. Let's move on to the snack bar. At the snack bar today might be my beer of the summer for 2025. Off Color Brewing's raspberry beer for golf as part of their Beer 4 series. It is a wit-style beer with lemon juice, raspberry juice, and black tea, 4.8%. They use raspberry juice, lemon juice, and a blend of fancy black teas in the beer. This basically saved Off Color during the pandemic. Their first beer for tacos, went gangbusters. They followed it up with Beer for Golf. They've done countless there's beer for Top Shelf, beer for ball games, beer for football or something, beer for huddles, I think it's called. There's beer for everything. I don't know if they ran out of ideas. Now they're starting to fruit stuff. There's a strawberry beer for tacos. There's this raspberry beer for golf. So yeah, sure, I'm fine. Fruit everything. Let's go. Look at that color. Look at that color. That's what you want to see in a raspberry beer. Pink, red. It's got some very pink-like head. A little bit of white. That's a raspberry beer. That's what you want to see out of a raspberry beer. Good job, Off Color. Lemon and raspberry. I don't get much tea, but you never get much tea on the aroma and beers. But yeah, doing what it wants to do. Again, it's supposed to be an Arnold Palmer. This is obviously an Arnold Palmer with raspberry. So yeah, lemon, raspberry. This is how to do a fruit right in a beer. Raspberries are tart. I get the tartness. It's not over the top, so they get that it gets sweet or it overtakes the rest of the beer. There's just a little bit. You get a little bit of the fruit, raspberry fruit. You get a little bit of the tartness. Some of the lemon is added to give it a little different type of tartness. The black tea that they added, tea usually cuts the end of the beer off so it doesn't finish too long. It does that. The beer goes away, and you're left with the tartness, mainly from the raspberries, and you just want to keep drinking it. It is completely refreshing, delicious. Again, summer beer. Buy a 4-pack of it, put it in a cooler, go to a beach, go to a barbecue, slam them. They're only 4.8%. Definitely 5-star taste, without a doubt. I'll be honest, I'm excited to pair this with the Honeycomb KitKat because I think raspberry and chocolate and honey might go together, but we'll see. Ooh, I can go really small. Cut it in half. Chocolate-covered raspberry with a honey drizzle. It is absolutely delicious. The raspberry and the chocolate play very well together. At the very end, you get a little bit of like a honey kiss of sweetness, but the raspberry and chocolate go so well together. It works very, very well together. I'm very proud of myself for deciding to put these two together. That's a win-win, honestly. If you can, I wish more breweries would do some of these food pairings like this, like candy off the shelf. This is a 5-star. If you can get your hands on, maybe just try it with a regular KitKat, honestly. I don't know how much the honey is adding. There is a little honey sweetness at the end, like I said. But try it with a regular KitKat. See what's going on. But yeah, this is delicious. The whole thing was, man, wow. Good job, Off Color. I guess good job, Australia KitKat. If you have any other weird things, I have a few other ones that I might do later on. But yeah, this one's kind of tame. It was just a honey kiss. I know they had matcha, I think, and other ones. But yes, I want to try some of these hot sauce Kit Kats or whatever, the weird flavors, please. If you like this, subscribe, follow, shoot me an email, snackdecisions@gmail.com on where to get some of these things. Let me know if you want to see me do anything. I'm getting better with social media and posting stuff now that summer's here, so expect more of that from me on there. So follow me on my social medias, Instagram mainly, but also Blue Sky and Facebook, maybe even TikTok. We'll see if I can get TikTok going. I don't know. But thanks for watching. Make good snack decisions.